Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I hope everyone's doing awesome today, and if you are in the path of the hurricane or tropical storm, whatever it was, hopefully it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad here, just wind and rain, but nothing like too crazy. But I feel really bad too for those people down south, like the flooding is so bad. So we'll send some good vibes to them. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, I was just glad that we didn't lose power because being in the, I mean, even though we're on top of the mountain, the phone line or the lines and all that aren't. So sometimes when it gets really windy, we lose power pretty quickly. So I was really glad we didn't lose power or anything like that. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Monday to you. Happy blue moon. Hopefully it treated you well. For me, I just did not sleep well. And I didn't sleep well because, thank you. I was having crazy dreams and just all sorts of stuff were going on in my dreams. I tend to get a lot of visitation in my dreams, so I will usually like kind of set an intention before bed, like, hey, I'm sleeping, so leave me alone. So yeah, so we had some very busy dreams. You know, you wake up and you're exhausted. I'm like, great. So yeah, so that was the excitement. What else we have? Yeah, congratulations to the winners of we had our Instagram contest. So that was fun. New, and what else? We have Amy Mauser coming on tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. I'm actually getting a little chat with her this afternoon too. Kind of gearing up for it. And also, happy birthday, Amber, because we still have a week left. So we're going to keep saying it. What else? Oh, I'm actually going to a concert on Saturday. It's like my first concert since COVID, so I'm very excited about that. And it's my son's birthday tomorrow, my oldest son. But you probably wouldn't believe me when I told you how old he's going to be tomorrow. And he is so Virgo. Oh my goodness. He's the one, he lives in California right now, and he comes home and starts rearranging my fridge, like right off the bat. Like I just got home, and usually his flight always comes in at like 11 o'clock p.m. our time, so it's late, and he's in the fridge like rearranging it. It's at like 11, 12 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night because we're an hour away from the airport. So I'll be like, Tyler, your Virgo is showing. And he knows it. He'll just laugh at me. So yeah, that was that. What else? And just see what we got going on here at the planets. I wrote my notes. Well, we still got our blue full moon energy going on, which I love the full moon. Yes. And considering I had him as a teenager and he's a functioning adult, you know, it's good. It's a good thing. So I am very happy about that. I'm happy about that because when you're pregnant as a teenager, people are not very nice and they like to tell you how you're going to just screw your kid up, and that's that. And, you know, it didn't happen. He's a good guy, and he's very magical. He's very into tarot. He knows all that stuff. So he actually practices like some chaos magic. So he's always really interesting to talk to about some stuff. And he knows a lot about, you know, all the different aspects of it and stuff. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So this blue moon we have here, so this is a great, because it's a blue moon, it's kind of, you know, we had the full moon in Aquarius, you know, last month and then again. So it's really a great time to redo or reset. So that is a benefit of a blue moon, and it's usually not really blue, but so there's that. And then, yeah, and I think too, because we got Virgo season started, so happy birthday to our Virgos. Yeah, like I said, So Tyler just slid right into the Virgo-ness there. And then, what else do we have here? Sun, Mercury, and Mars are all transitioning. So it's really, you know, into Virgo. So it's really all about the planning and getting things in order. And, you know, it's almost to like you, with everything kind of transitioning and with that energy of the moon, just kind of like going into hermit mode almost, you know. It's kind of like hermit time, you know, just kind of get in your space, reorganize things, make some plans, and that's good. It'll carry you right through. So today we are using, if I can get it open, oh geez. Oh. Wow. Okay. It's okay. It's all okay. I'm going to use the Reflective Tarot. And, you know, with the lights, sometimes it's a little iffy, but it's kind of gloomy and rainy here today. So I was hoping that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use this today because it's not super, super sunny. So this is actually a mini deck too. It's tiny. And just a regular Rider-Waite Smith, but very reflective. And then we're going to use the Dreamscape Oracle because it's really super cool. And I've been using it a little bit. I know Amber's been using it a little bit, so we are going to try that bad boy out here. Get all my boxes out of the way. So yeah, so we have a lot happening, and gosh, we really are almost to the end of August. It's kind of crazy. My third son had shoulder surgery beginning of the month, and he's been in an immobilizer sling rather for this whole month. He needs to be in it for a whole month. Yeah, it's really cool. And so school starts in a couple weeks, and I'm really hoping he can drive, because that means I gotta wake up really early. That's really the only reason. But he's a senior this year. All right. Just needing some shuffles. Some shuffles. Yeah, it's a really, really pretty deck. I'm really enjoying using it. Just want to shuffle. All right, so we will go ahead and get started with Aries. So Aries, let's see what we got. And I think we have some Aries energy coming in this week. The end of the week? Let me see. Yeah. Or actually the next day or two. So there's some fiery energy for us. I feel like we need a little bit because we've had all this fiery energy lately. And then that's like this, like today is kind of like there's really no fire energy going on. So we're all just like, blah. At least I am. Or because I'm tired. Because my dreams are not letting whatever is visiting my dreams won't let me sleep. All right, so Aries, let's see what we got for you. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Holy wow. Okay, so I gotta find like a good spot. I think we're gonna go here. 5 of Pentacles, yes, Aries. You know, this is really the time to leave things behind that you don't need, that are no good for you. And it's really important to, you know, instead of wallowing in it and getting stuck in that energy, letting it go. And we do still have some full moon energy going, so maybe there are some things that you need to release. And maybe that's something that might be coming up this week that, oh yeah, this is kind of stuck and it's been hanging around. Or you released it last month, or you tried to release it last month and it didn't work. So try it again and see if it helps, you know. And then always try to take some action steps towards moving out of that energy or doing something different, right? Because we know that if we just keep doing the same thing, nothing's going to change, right? We don't want to get stuck there. So let's see. What's really funny is I've had tigers have been popping out for me, like really this whole summer. And the first card I drew from this oracle deck was the tiger. Isn't that funny? Guess I should listen. So we have the Architect. So for this one, now I'm going to look this up because I want to see what they say about it. It's a mysterious figure. Let's see. Create your own life. Use your mental powers to manifest desires. Ooh, I like that. So that's really, you know, I guess that kind of speaks to the not getting stuck in that energy, you know. Know that you are the architect of your life and you can create what you want. And maybe it's time to do that. Maybe this is like your boost, like, yeah, okay, enough already. It's time to do something different, right? Like I said, time to make some new plans. I like that. All right. See, this deck is really good. All right, next we have Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's see. I always feel like too, like there's like a lull in energy this time of year, like because it's like getting to that like changing of the season part. And even though we're still very much in summer, but I don't know, that's just for me. I think too because where I live, because once you hit August, the nights get pretty cool here. So it's like, oh, okay, it's almost time. All right, so we have Page of Wands for you, Taurus. So it's time for you to take some action, but it's also time for you not to take hasty action. Hello. So it's, you know, you definitely want to get moving, but this I feel is like your reminder to be mindful of what you're doing. You know, the gardens are slowing production. Yeah, it's true. It's so true. It really is. You know, and when it comes down to it, right, we're all complicated houseplants, right? That's what it comes down to. Hi, Imaginary Restaurant. How's everyone doing? So, Page of Wands, Taurus, this is what we have for you. So, you know, it is time for you to take action, but you need to be mindful. And this one is just coming through today as like a reminder of not to just make like hasty decisions. Like, even though it's something you may really want and it seems really great, take a minute, think it over really quick, because maybe there is a part of it or an element that pops up that you didn't think of and probably could save you a lot of, you know, undue stress. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's see what card we get. All right. Oh, we got the sea turtle. Look how cute he is. All right, so I am definitely going to be looking at this. All right, so the sea turtle, what does he have for us? Enjoy the journey of your life. Start planning for the future. Look how cute he is. I did a thing where we adopted like a sea turtle and then like to rehab him. And then they did a live on Facebook to let him go into the ocean. And it was really super cool. So this kind of made me think about that. Like, enjoy your journey, create something new, you know? And again, like that may be like, you may be like, oh yeah, that's it. Here we go. Taurus, like, yep, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm creating right this second. But I feel like that's, you know, just take some pause before you do it, because I think that there's definitely something. I just feel like there's something there that is going to pop up for you when you do that, and it's going to be a good thing it did. So, Gemini. Let's see. These cards really like to be shuffled. But it's nice because look at, they're small, so that's great for me. All right, Gemini, for you, it's all about celebrating this week. Get together with some friends. Maybe you haven't been able to get together for whatever reason, or there are a couple people you've been thinking about, like, and maybe it's time to reach out to them. It's time to get together and gather and, you know, safely, of course. And, you know, just really enjoy each other's company. I feel like that you need to be the one that really, like, instigates that situation and be like, hey guys, we haven't hung out in a while. Let's go do something. So Gemini, that's what you need to do. And, you know, do it without overthinking. You don't have to overthink it. just make the plans and don't worry about it, because you need that time right now, Gemini. Like it's you know, one of those times, you know, when you hang out with somebody you haven't hung out in a really long time, like a good friend, and then it's like, oh, okay, I needed that. You didn't even know you needed it, right? So now that 3 of Cups is telling you it's time. Let's see what Oracle card we got. Oh, I got the sea turtle again. So he's gonna just pop up for us, and apparently I have a goldfish mind today and I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, enjoy the journey of your life. So then there you go. Enjoy it. Go have some fun. Maybe it's near some water, and maybe it's something to go have a pool party or something and go swimming with your friends, and you can pretend you're a turtle. It's fine. I won't judge you. All right, so Cancers. All right, Cancers. What do we have here? I almost lost it. Almost lost it. Oh, how funny. We got 3 of Cups again. All right, 3 of Cups it is. You know, this card is just coming out. Maybe, Cancer, you have some Gemini friends, and they're like, it's time to hang out. And you're like, yeah, it is. It's time to hang out. Hey, Robert. So, you know, I feel that, you know, this is like, you're going to be invited, though. It's different than the Gemini. Like, the Gemini was kind of like, you know, initiating it. You're going to be asked. And you might be like, I don't feel like it. I got to do X, Y, Z. This is your card telling you no. Drop what you're doing, reschedule what you have, take some time off, and go hang out with your friends, because your heart needs it right now. And I don't know, I wouldn't argue with that, right? Let's never argue with, go have some fun with your friends. Maybe that's the theme. That's the theme of the week. I feel like we always have kind of a little mini theme going. So we have the spring. I just love his art. It's just so, it's just really just so pretty. The spring. Let's see where the spring is. All right. Like all my pages are so, here we go. Allow water to cure you. Release your emotions and anxieties. So, all right, Cancer, let the water cure you. Duh. Right? That's a great one. So, like I said, in my head, I've already imagined Gemini's having a pool party of some sort. So you're invited to this pool party, and that's what you need to do. Get in the water and hang out, and that's what you need to do. Just be by water. And you know what? When you are in water, even if you can't get to a body of water, if you're taking a shower this week, take a moment and just, you know, envision the water washing away not everything you don't need. Imagine, you know, just letting it flow right down the drain to be reused however it needs to be reused, right? And sometimes that's always, you know, that's always something, you can do that every day, really, if you want. It's really, like, it's easy, it's quick, you know, or you can just wash your hands in cool water. That one's really, that's a good one, too, to do, just when you want to do a little releasing and grounding. I'm always telling people to do that because, you know, everybody, you know, they talk about grounding and you just think of, you know, the ideal situation, going outside barefoot and grounding or sitting near a tree or something like that. But it's not always possible. And sometimes, you know, depending on your sign or what's in your chart, you maybe somebody needs to ground several times a day. So crystals, of course, are always good for that. But just going and just taking a break and just running your hands into cold water, like mindfully, not like you're washing your hands, you're just really thinking about grounding and connecting, and it kind of resets you, and it really, really helps. And this is something even I do, like when I do healings and stuff like that, after a client, I will do that. I will go ahead and just like run my hands into the cold water for a few minutes, just releasing and regrounding, resetting. So anybody can do that for sure. All right, so now we're going to our Leos. All right, Leos. All right, so we have like, I guess the same repeating cards. We're gonna go that route this week. So we have this Five of Pentacles for you, Leo. And I feel like, it's like for some reason, the first thing popped in my head, like, you're sad Leo season's over. You're having a sad about it. And you're like, oh, but my season, I love it, but it's over now. What do I do? And now we go into Virgo, right? Like organizing. So I feel like with you, I think it's about looking forward and looking to what you have planned and what you have planned coming up. Because you did have a fun month. You did have a lot of great things happen. So, you know, unfortunately, Leo season is over, but it will be back. So don't you worry about that. But I think it's really just looking to the future. And if there are things too that maybe did happen recently that you didn't love, or, you know, really I think too, it's a situation. Like maybe, you know, you have a friend that you always make sure you say happy birthday to, or you touch base with them every once in a while. Maybe they didn't say happy birthday to you. Maybe they haven't reached out to you in a while, and it's kind of like, why is that, you know? I think, you know, just kind of also realizing that and just recognizing it's not you, and just let it go and just keep swimming. Look forward, keep swimming. I think I say that at least once a week, right? Keep swimming. So, let's see what we got for you, Leo. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Amber, look what card I got. So Amber posted this card right on her birthday, or right after her birthday, when she was horseback riding with Saphira. And this is the card she posted with a beautiful horse. And look at it. That's your card, Amber. That is so your card. Isn't that funny? I love when that happens. Love it. So let's see what the meaning for this one is. And my allergies are relentless this summer. Relentless. Let's see. Oh man. Palomino. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny that happened though. So allow yourself to roam free on occasion. It's time to put in the hard work and meet your goals. So yeah, I love that. Love that. So Taurus. What did I get for you, Taurus? Oh. You know what, Robert? I don't think I remember. I think I got the, does anyone remember? Yes. Oh, was that her name? Oh my gosh. Her name was Gypsy. Stop. Oh, she was so pretty. So pretty. I actually used to ride when I was younger in Long Island, and I would go and clean the stalls so I can ride for free. And I haven't in so long. So long. And it's funny, my husband and I were just talking about it because I always wanted a horse. And one of our technicians in our business that we have, she has a horse. So we were talking about it. Maybe one day. We'll see. We'll see. But I love that. No, that's okay. You know what, Robert? It's really not you. It's me. And like I said, I told you, I have like a major goldfish memory today. I want to say it was also the Five of Pentacles, but we'll probably just have to watch the beginning again. Sorry. And if anyone wants a card too, let me know. I could pull you a card. No, you're funny. All right. So moving on to Virgo. Virgo, happy birthday. Let's see. I feel like I just keep shuffling these like crazy, and then I just wind up getting the same card anyway. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got the King of Swords. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. So, Virgos, you know, it's your season, and I think it's time for you to kind of, you know, you tend to do things for everybody, right? Like you tend to organize everybody and all of that. And I think this week it's time for you to really kind of stand up for yourself in that, because it's time for you to look at a couple situations. There are these couple situations that are hanging on that you're helping out, or you're organizing them in some way. And you don't really have to be, because you know what? It's not your problem. And I think it's time for you to kind of look at that. Like, okay, is this situation my problem? Is this situation my problem? And if it isn't, it's time for you to speak up about it. It's time for you to kind of take charge and be like, you know what? I don't mind helping you out and stuff, but either I can't help you out anymore or we need to change some things. And also remember, no is a complete sentence, you know? So don't be afraid to say no. So yes, Shomshak. I'll pull one right after this oracle card. All right, let's see. Let's see what oracle cards you got, Virgos. Oh, all right. All right, I almost dropped them all. Let's see. Ooh, the World. The World. Look how pretty. What is... Oh, they're writing. Oh, I like that. So, let's see what the World says. The World. See, I just got these two. And you know, like, when you use them a lot, then you kind of remember. But these are, like, new. So, I haven't really got them memorized. And today, memorizing isn't working anyway, so... Let's see. Where is the World? Or the Word? Oh, the Word. Wow. I'm like, why can't I find it? That's why. So the Word, which is funny because I got the King of Swords, right? So that just makes a lot more sense. See, now I knew there was something. So that means write your story down. Have a playful attitude towards life. So maybe when you have to approach these people and be like, listen, I can't do all these things for you anymore. Do it in a playful way. Do it in a funny way. Maybe, you know, that will kind of help them to realize that, oh, crap, yeah, I can be doing this myself. So that's something to think about. It's a different take on it. It kind of gave you how to approach it, right? So approach it with humor. All right, so let's pull a card here for you. We got the King of Swords again. So, Shomshak, it's time for you to speak up for yourself. And it's, you know, like the Queen of Swords, you know, you want to do it. The Queen of Swords, you want to do it kind of like in a nice way, a little more empathetically. But the King of Swords is like, all right, enough already. You know, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to really say how you feel and not, you know, buffer it or lighten it, because there's a reason why that you're being called to do this week. Like, where is it in your life that you need to really speak up that you haven't been? So that's something to think about. See, you know, give it a think and see maybe where you need to really start, you know, stand up for yourself. So, of course, Robert, we'll do that right now. Yes, because now I remember where we are. All right. All right, so Robert, let's see what we got for you. We have the Two of Pentacles this week for you. So it's all about balance for you. It's all about finding your balance. And I really feel like this week too, you need to focus on what's working and what's not, because that may be tipping the scales in a not so balanced way. And what can you do? What can you change to make things flow a little bit better in your life before you get overwhelmed? So I feel like this card's also like, listen, you may be getting to the point where you might be overwhelmed, or things may, you know, that it's just not flowing the way they should. So maybe this week it's time to look at that and see what you can change to make it a little better for yourself. So that's what I got for you, Robert. No problem. All right, let's see here. Libras. All right, Libras, what do we got for you? We have the Knight of Wands. So Libras, it's time. It's go time for you. It's time for you to really, you know, Knights are moving energy. So, and Wands are all about action. So it's time to get that action moving. What have you been stalling? Like, what have you been sitting on that you need to do? Or a situation, maybe an email that needs to be sent. I feel like it's kind of a very practical thing, but it's something you've been putting off, and it's time for you to go with it. It's no more stalling. Get on that horse and get going for sure. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I'm gonna just take a drink. with my baby Yoda. All right, let's see what card we got here. Ooh, we have Death Mother. Look at that one. Ooh, I like that. Hello, hello. Let's see what Death Mother means. Interesting. I feel like it's going to mean something about change. That's what I'm going with. So let's see. Let's see if I was right. Because that's a cool card. I really like that one. Ooh, yes. So it's saying if you're feeling tied down to something that no longer serves you, free yourself. Of course, right? So that's that death, that change, and not letting stuff weigh you down either. So I think that, you know, that goes really well with that Wands, that Knight of Wands. Like, you know what? If it's weighing you down, burn it up. Like, wands are fire. Like, just, I mean, not literally set fire to things, but, you know, just go ahead and, you know, burn those things that are no longer needed for you. Or maybe you can release them too. I mean, like I said, we still full moon. Are there things that you need to release to be able to move forward and get those actions going? So many options, so many options. So that brings us to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. I feel like the cards, when they're smaller, there's so much more of them. There's so much, yeah, more of them. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, it just seems like it. I don't know why. I know it's not, it's completely not true, but I don't know. Like, this deck seems like, I feel like there's like so many cards in this deck, and I know it's just the regular size, but it just, maybe because they're small, it just feels like that. So we got the Six of Pentacles. So Scorpios, you know what? This week I think is about looking outward, looking at, you know, maybe by helping other people, sometimes that's very therapeutic for us. And I think that this is the theme for you this week, is go do stuff for other people. And, you know, when you're doing it, you know, and you know, when I suggest things and with any of the cards, you know, of course we do stuff for people and whatever, but I want you to do it in a mindful way. I want you to really think about what you're doing, not just going through the motions, because that's really where, that's where the magic is. That's the most important part, is really, you know, feeling yourself doing these things. Really, what comes up when you're helping somebody else? You know, is it annoying? Is it helpful? Do you feel better about it? Because that also tells you maybe there's some things that you need to look at in yourself, or maybe, you know, things that you need to even release if you're helping somebody else out and it's not really making you feel great, right? You know, obviously don't share that with the other person, but that's something for you to think about, because you know what? It's reality, and it's not all rainbows and sunshine all the time, and we know this. And, you know, especially, you know, I think like on the internet and stuff, we always want to pretend like it is rainbows and sunshine all the time. But, you know, we say practice gratitude, go do things for people. And sometimes you do it and it just doesn't feel like you think it should. And that's also something to note, right? Because that's kind of like a limiting belief right there. Like, I think I should feel this way by helping this person. And why? Why should you feel anyway? You know, you have to really tap into yourself and your emotions and see, like, no, why am I feeling this way? You know, maybe I'm feeling annoyed. Why do I feel annoyed? And look into it. And that's like, that could be a journaling thing. That can be just something you sit with. And, you know, and it's okay, you know, and I think just give yourself permission, because sometimes those things do pop up for a reason. And if it is popping up, it really is a good reason for it. So let's see what we got here for an oracle card. So today we got the sea turtle again. The sea turtle, he's always just, he's popping up today. So this is about just going with the flow, go have some fun, you know, and really tapping into that, you know, just the flow and the fun part of it though too. So maybe that's suggesting to do something that is fun for you, by help somebody this week, but do it in a way that is fun for you. And maybe that's maybe that's what you need, you know, maybe that's something that has been you know, lacking, or you wouldn't do it unless it was for the other person. You know, and maybe if somebody really loves going to the park, or they go to a certain restaurant they love, and you think about going, but you don't do it. And because you invite them to take them out for lunch or something, then there you are going, and that makes you feel better too. So that's something, you know, I think it's worth trying out either way, right? So brings us to Sagittarius. All right. And if anyone wants a card too, just let me know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have a jumper. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Lovers. Ooh, I feel like I haven't pulled this one in a while. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's so shiny. So Sagittarius, you know what? This week is all about relationships for you. And it's about connecting, and I don't know, I guess the theme of the week is community, right? And getting together with people, because we have a lot of that going on. I also think, though, too, Sagittarius, it's time for you to look at the relationships that you're in. And, you know, the Lovers can be romantic. It could be a partnership. You know, it could be a friendship, a really close friendship. And maybe even appreciating that friendship or relationship in general, and showing the other person, too. Like, telling them that you appreciate them and that you're happy that they are there in your life. And really, you know, again, just showing some gratitude. Or maybe, you know, maybe there is somebody new that's coming in. And so if you come across somebody that you're really connecting with, no matter what the relationship is, you know, maybe that's something to pay attention to, and not just let it pass by, and pursue it, you know, and see how it goes. So, let's see what the Oracle says about it. We got the Sea Turtle again. Like, I am shuffling, I swear. So this guy, he really is like telling everybody to go with the flow this week. You know, change your life, do what you want to do, and just ride it out. So, I don't know. He keeps popping out today. That's funny. He wants our attention. All right, so moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. Our Capricorns are always busy, busy, busy. So let's see what we got here. We got the Page of Wands. So Capricorns, I feel that for you, though, with this card, it's about not necessarily you, but somebody else around you is going to try and make a hasty decision. And you have to be like, whoa, hold up. We need to think about this. We need to talk about this. And, you know, it's one of those things that we can give our opinion. We can offer advice. The person's going to do what they're going to do, right? We can't control other people. So, you know, I think this week, you know, too, I feel like it's also like, hey, you gave them the advice they needed. You gave them some options and directions, and they're going to do with it what they will. So for you, it's about releasing that and just letting that go, and just let them go on their fiery page way and see what they decide to do about it. But know that you gave some good, solid advice, and that is really, as far as the situation you are going to be in. So don't worry about so much the outcome. You know, like the pages, I always like the teenagers. Like, you give them all the advice and you tell them don't do it. But then, you know, what do you know? And they do it anyway. I kind of like feel like it's like that. So maybe even you have a teenager in your house that's just being some sort of way. It could be, for sure. So let's see. I get this Sea Turtle again. I don't even know. He's like in charge of this deck today. Oh, no. We got the Elephant. Wow. He totally jumped out at me. The Elephant. Yay. I know you like elephants, right, Callie? So for the Elephant, let's see what we got here. Here we go. I feel like I could do that faster, but it's not working. Take time to engage with others. Look towards others who can be loyal to you. So I like that though. I think that's like, you have, you know, these people that are loyal to you and that you don't mind giving the advice to, but you need to just, you know, leave it at that. You know, I just feel like you need to just, you know, give what you can. Know that these people are good people and that you just got to trust it, right? Trust the universe that hopefully it works out. So that brings us to Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Let's see. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you? So we have the Page of Cups. So, right? See? But you tried, Callie. That's all that matters. There you go. That's good. I like that one. Oh, that's funny. So we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, you know, Aquarius, you know, we have this water, the emotion into the emotions, and he's very full of himself. He thinks he's, you know, he's pretty like hot stuff. Like it's kind of like rainbowish now. So I think this week is about you, you know, kind of knowing that you're badass, that you're like, you got this. Like, you know what? I'm good at what I do. I know what I'm doing. And you know what? Talk to the fish. Tell him how awesome you are. You know, so, and if you're talking to the fish, maybe you got into some of those mushrooms that the elephant got into. You know, that's it. I'm just saying. But hey, whatever works, right? Whatever gets you to point B. It's all that matters. So this week, you know, I think also it's about, you know, giving yourself that credit because new things are happening for you. There are new emotions coming up, I think, within the next couple of weeks. And you need to just kind of ground yourself in yourself, really. Like, hey, I'm really, you know, I'm good at what I do. I'm happy where I'm at. Or, you know, I really... I'm good at this, that, or the other thing. Give yourself some credit. And I feel like almost this week, like each day this week, tell yourself how awesome you are. Name one thing that's awesome about yourself. And you know what? You don't have to tell anybody about it. You don't have to even write it down. Just every day say something as soon as you wake up. Because sometimes that is motivating and that really keeps you going. Because like I said, I do feel like in the next couple of weeks, there's some things going on for you. And it's time for you to just really be secure with like how cool you are. So that brings us to the fawn. Oh, how cute. Fawn. I have a lot of deer here. Oh my gosh. So many. At night, we have to watch going down the driveway because they like to hang out. And we have it like a driveway sensor. Because our driveway's like like a quarter of a mile long, so it's pretty long. So like at the bottom we have like a sensor, you know, just so we kind of know if someone's coming up. And I swear those deer like to stand right in front of it and just go back and forth. Like sometimes it's ridiculous, especially it's like a warm summer night. I don't know what they're doing. Are they dancing out there? Are they just running back and forth like it's some game? I don't know. But they really enjoy doing that. And I've even gone down there just to see, like, I'm like, what is it? And no, you just see a couple deer and they run away. Although I did hear a bear the other day. But he was like, because our house kind of sits and then it goes down. Like I heard him like down there making like his huffy noise. So we just went back in the house and we were done with that situation. I said, okay, make sure all my dog is in. Okay, let him just do his thing because, you know, it's his house too. So the meaning of the fawn is significant change is coming your way, a new financial opportunity. See, that's exactly what I just said. So the fawn is just telling you. So yeah, like I said, I feel like in the next couple of weeks, there's some changes and things going on. So that's pretty cool, Aquarius. And that brings us to our Piscean friends. All right. So, I'm giving these next little shuffle. For those of you that joined a little bit later on, tomorrow I am chatting with Amy Mauser, and that is at 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern. And we're just going to be chatting it up about tarot, about all things. So come hang out with us and say hello. That would be fun. And also it's my son's birthday. But he's not here. I kind of wanted to send him a singing telegram. Like I wasn't sure if that was a thing anymore. But he lives in North Hollywood. So I'm like, of course it's a thing. There's so many like actors and whatever. I mean, he's a musician. So of course that's where he is. So I really wanted to do it. And I think Jay thought I was insane. Because I'm like, why do we have like a singing gorilla go to his door or something? He would be so annoyed with me. And that makes it even better. That's the thing about being a mom to boys or teenagers in general. It's so great to annoy them. The satisfaction is real. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get that going, because I think it would be amazing. All right. So Pisces, what do we have? 4 of Wands. All right. A lot of Wands and Cups today. So Pisces, you know what? It's time for you to celebrate. And I feel like it's like celebrating yourself, celebrating those people around you, and really, again, appreciating them. You know, I feel like it's like such like a community, like get together week, you know, just from all the cards, like if you put them all together, like that's what I'm getting from it. And also too, you know, you built your foundations, you know, maybe this even goes right to your home, you know, maybe you have been working on your home and it's finally all coming together. Maybe it's time to have some people over and celebrate that and all that hard work you put in, because you are worth celebrating. So you remember that this week, Pisces. And let's see what we get, because, you know, that turtle's in there. He's very feisty today. Let's see. We got the fawn again. Yay. So that fawn is all about, you know, just really changes. It's just about changes. And this one really comes into about financial beginnings too. So maybe there's a new venture coming your way. Maybe now that you got yourself established and now you're celebrating, but, you know, and so that leaves some open energy there, right? Because you kind of completed something. So maybe now next, there's a new financial opportunity coming your way too. I don't know. I'd take that for sure. Why not, right? So yeah, so that's what we have for our week. Let's see. If anyone wants to card, now would be the time before I have to, end this, get going. Because I'm actually going to go meet Amy real quick right after I'm done here. But definitely come hang out with us tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. And also, too, you know, if you haven't grabbed... Okay, Pamela. If you haven't grabbed the September issue yet, definitely go do that. Or just, you know what? It's so much easier if you just get a subscription, honestly, because then you don't have to worry about it. It just, like, comes in the mail. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. Here we are. And it just makes it so much easier. It really does. So I recommend that. But if you just want the September issue, which is super meaty, it's really big, lots of good stuff in it, then head to the link in our bio, and that'll bring you right where you need to go. For sure. I know, me too, Pamela. Definitely. Yes. And if you have any questions about it too, you can just send a message. All right, let's see, Pamela. What do we got for you? Ooh, we have the 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, it's all Cups and Wands today. Pamela, what are you doing this week for fun? Who are you hanging out with? If the answer is nobody, it's time to change that. So definitely get out there and, get together with some people and just appreciate being together. I think that's really something that that you may really need. I feel like, again, I do. I feel like that's one of those things, like you don't know you need it until you've done it, and then you're just like, wow, okay. So who are you reaching out to this week? Who are you bringing into your circle? Who are you celebrating? You know, that's what I have for you, Pam. Pamela. There we go. All right, awesome. Just hit my elbow. So yeah, so that's what we are going. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Yay, see? Everyone gets to hang out with Saphira but me. Damn it. But that's my fault for living on the other side of the United States. All of my friends live over there. So there is that. You're very welcome, Pamela. You guys have a great week, and come hang out with me tomorrow with Amy. All right, guys. See you later.